Good afternoon to all the students of fourth semester, Department of Business Administration, GC College. I hope all of you are doing well, taking care of yourself. And I have circulated the notes on the next part of your fifth unit, Production and Operation Management, Statistical Quality Control, in your WhatsApp group. I have uploaded this video in YouTube where I would try to discuss the different aspects of statistical quality control, and I would also like to tell you that there are numericals associated with this concept, and it would be very difficult to discuss the numericals through this mode of video conferencing. So we shall wait till the classes in the college resume. Once the classes in the college resume, we can conduct the classes on the numerical part. But prior to the numerical, there is a theoretical understanding of this concept also. And this discussion we can have through this mode. Before I go to the discussion, I would like to express my gratitude to all the teachers of the department who have taken up the pain to prepare notes. Despite their inconvenience, they have uploaded the notes in the WhatsApp group or in the appropriate platform. I would also like to express my gratitude to our coordinator, sir, Jaydeep Bhattacharya, sir, who, despite of his ailing condition, he has spared the time to help all the students of the department, not only the fourth semester, but also the second and the sixth semester students. And I would also like to express my expectation regarding the fact that all the fourth semester students are keeping pace with their preparation. They are not wasting their idle time. And we have a lot of expectations from you. We know that you will not disappoint us, and you will live up to the expectations. So, coming to the discussion on statistical quality control. So, the basis behind this concept, or the premise on which this concept stands, is the fact that variation in a business process is inevitable. Why? Because a business process is eventually undertaken by human beings, and you cannot expect that at different points of time the the business process would maintain the same quality. There will be variations. The example that is given in the notes, if you see, then it is said that the vibrations in a machine which is used for cutting the metals will differ over the time. The sharpness of the machine would also vary, would also decrease, and ultimately impacting the quality of the finishing surface. Variations is also quite evident in case of a service sector. For example, in case of a nursing home, you will find that there are variations in the time required for the processing of the formalities related to admission of the patients or related to the release of the patients. Now, the question is whether variation is desirable. The answer is no, because variations in a business process is very risky. That could lead to breakdowns of the process, that could lead to susceptibility of the business process. A quality assurance department would try to minimize the variations and would try to bring the variations to a tolerating limit. So a tool which is used to measure the variations that is involved in the business process is called, and then identifying the reasons behind the variations and taking up the necessary steps by which you can minimize the variations is called statistical quality control. Now, this concept of statistical quality control is used in cases where a business process is subject to variations. You cannot ensure a consistent quality throughout. Then and only you apply statistical quality control. Is it possible to eliminate the variations totally? The answer is no. Why? Because there is human element involved in it, as I told you earlier. So there will be variations in the business process, but the task of a quality assurance department is to bring down the variations to a tolerating limit. You can say, let me give you an example. You can say for example, the teachers of the Department of Business Administration has put up a standard that every student of the fourth semester should come up with 80% marks in the exam. Now, say for example, a student has come up with 79.99 percentage of marks. Now, this 79.99 percentage of marks vary from the standard that is being set up by the teachers. Now, can we do something about it, or can we identify the reason behind this variation? No, it would be very difficult because this 0.01 percentage of variation that exists would be because of random cause. You term it as non-assignable causes in case of statistical quality control, or chance causes, where it is very difficult to identify the cause for the variation, and therefore you would leave this variation, or you would leave the business process as scope for varying. But the scope that you have left for the business process must be within a tolerating limit. It is said that it should work within the tolerance limit of the quality assurance department. But say for example, the teachers of the Department of Business Administration has put up a standard of 80% marks that every student should come up with, and a student of the department has come up with 40% marks. Now, the reason behind this variation can easily be identified, and it has to be detected, because if you allow this variation to go on, then it can be a threat to the department. So similarly, in case of a business process, some variations have to be left unresolved. Why? Because these it is not possible for the quality assurance department to identify the causes behind the variation, and we term it as non-assignable causes. Whereas some variations have to be rectified. You need to identify the causes, and you need to rectify, and you need to resurrect and bring down the variations to a tolerance limit. So this is what the purpose of statistical quality control is. Statistical quality control would look to, or would has nurtures the purpose of bringing down the variations in the business process to the tolerance limit. So read the first part and see whether you have understood the concept before we go to the next part of the discussion, where we will discuss the variations in process.